What's going on, guys? I have a cigar review for you today. I am relaxing. I got the Aging Room Quatro. This is a Cuban box press Torpedo, 7 inches, 50 ring gauge. All right, so 7x50 cigar. It's a small batch on the side. This is supposed to be one of those good, highly rated cigars, so we'll see about that. But if you remember, I did an unboxing with all those Zippos from buylighters.com. I also got these cigars, and this is one of them. So this one is one of the Aging Rooms. I got 2 of each, so one of these is going to go to my father, and he'll try it out. So this one supposedly rated a 93 in 2012, and I've seen it rated as high as 95 in other places, but we will see. Yeah, so 7x50. Let's take this out of the wrapper here. Take a better look at it. It smells like a really sweet aged tobacco. Very similar to I don't know, like a Rocky Patel Decade, off the top of my memory. I don't smoke every day, but it smells really good. It smells like a quality cigar. No issues on the outside. Doesn't look like there's any kind of problems. Not torn or anything. Box press looks really good. There's a foot band on here, which I'm gonna take off. Actually, I want to show you this. I like the Aging Room with their little brass knuckles, their logos and stuff. It's just a cool looking wrapper. Not that should matter much at all. Most people take them off anyway when they're smoking. So let me peel this wrapper off here. Not the wrapper, the band. The wrapper on this is an Indonesian wrapper. It was kind of a nice little find. I believe it was a German, either German guy or place in Germany or something. They found these wrappers and they used it. These are made in the Dominican Republic, and there's a Dominican Republic tobacco for the binder and the filler, but the wrapper's Indonesian and they're aged, so it's supposed to have a good flavor. We will see about that. Never really know, and opinion is subjective. Anyway, it's about an $8 or $9 cigar, but this was a great deal. A lot of the top-rated cigars came in here, 2 of each too. So if you're someone who ages cigars, you can try one. If you really like it, you can stow the other one away in your humidor to age for as long as you want, I guess. So I'm going to cut this up. I'm using the Black Ops stuff today. Black Ops cutter. Probably cut this 2 or 3 times because it has a plate in the back. I do like torpedoes. Let's see. I want to open this up a little bit. I love torpedoes. The problem though, however, is it is restricted with the draw. So I do open them up a little bit more just to make sure I'm going to get enough draw out of the cigar and it's not going to be too tight. I don't want to suck really hard. I want just a nice clean draw. Make it easy. You're supposed to be enjoying this, not suffering through it. So super windy. Hope I can get this thing toasted and lit up fine. But anyway, just relaxing, little backstory. Well, I'll tell you once I get this lit up. Back, it is really, really windy out here. I had to go downstairs and tuck into the corner to get this thing lit. But finally got it lit. It's puffing a little bit. My initial impressions on this is it's really spicy. A lot of like pepperiness, I guess you can call it. A lot of spice, you know, tingling the lips a little bit, and definitely hitting me like in the back of the throat upon like initial taste. Also, this is how much I opened it up, as you can see there, but it's a really, really light draw. It's very, very easy to draw in on this. So it's a light pack. And you know, I don't even know if I even needed to open it up that much because it's really easy to take a draw on this, which is very nice. I thought it would be too tight and some kind of an issue, especially with some of the you know, conical shaped cigars like the torpedoes. So anyway, pleasant surprise, but so far really strong, really spicy. So I'm just enjoying out here. I want to give you the backstory as to what I'm doing here. Went to Blade Show, had an amazing time of my life. SHOT Show is awesome, and SHOT Show is Vegas, and it's all, you know, besides knives, it's guns and gear and all kinds of stuff. But I like Blade Show more. And just the people that I saw and the people that I met, and you know, the opportunity that I had to hang out with some of these people, it just blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. I'm gonna do a complete video, a vlog of my experience at Blade Show, so I don't want to give away too much information here in this video. But phenomenal time, absolutely phenomenal time. In fact, I'll show you one thing I did get from Blade, and that is this key bar. All right, and I'm still playing around with what I want on this, but the reason I'm showing it because I'm going to open my beverage, and I happen to have a bottle opener on here, which I'm not going to leave in there. I'm just going to use this for keys, but this thing is absolutely awesome. Met Mike, the owner of these, just what an awesome guy. Trying out a new flavor. Well, it's not really a new flavor, it's the seasonal flavor. I happen to like the flavor of elderberry, so I'm hoping this tastes like that. And I might do so much condensation on this bottle, you can see that thing's dripping wet. But anyway, just sit out here on this now windy day. It was completely calm and beautiful. Of course, I come out here to do a cigar review and the wind picks up 30-mile-an-hour gusts, but that's okay. That's different. It has a very floral taste. I kind of like that. It tastes like hard apple cider with like rose water in it. It's very floral. It's actually really good. I like it. But anyway, it's not about any of that crap. It's about this, the cigar. But yeah, the backstory here is I went to Blade, and then now Blade's over, and this is my real vacation. I get 2 days with Christina here, you know, my parents' place, for peace and quiet. We ain't doing crap. We're sitting here hanging out, snuggling, having some alone time, and reading. Christina's inside right now reading something online, and she's about to come out. I just did a project. Actually, when the video's almost over, I'll show you in a second, actually. But more about the cigar. I just got so much in my mind, I can't help but ramble on. It's more of a vlog or account update than it is a cigar review. Sorry for anyone who's just watching for cigar stuff. Yeah, anyway, about the cigar, it's zingy, it's spicy, it's really light draw. It tastes great though. The actual flavor, besides the pepper zing and all that stuff, is it's just a really good, like, balanced tobacco. It's a little bit sweet. I'm not picking up on too many other flavors. There's maybe a little bit of like a woodiness to it, like a tiny bit of cedar or something, or maybe that's just like an earthiness. I don't know. So far it's pretty good. The burn is a little wonky, but hopefully that'll correct itself. That's probably just from my lighting in this crazy wind, so hopefully that'll do its job. It's only on one side, but it might self-correct it. So anyway, I'm out here relaxing a little bit after my project that I did, and I'm reading Master of the Blade. I've read this before, I'm just reading it again. I read this probably 7 or 8 years ago, just on knife fighting stuff. On my trip to Georgia for Blade Show, I read another book on the flight, which was awesome. Prison Iron, I think was the title. I'm gonna do a book review on that one. Fantastic, about a couple of guys went to jail, they learned all about fighting, and you know, of course, in state penitentiary, every day is a fight for your life, and it gives you tips on knife fighting and stuff, like kind of dirty street fighting, and the ways that things happen in prison. And it gave me some ideas on some different things. And it's an educational book if you're learning about defensive things. So I enjoyed it. Plus, it kept me from worrying about the plane crashing, because I hate flying. So that was my in-flight material. But anyway, back to the cigar. Too damn windy for this. I am enjoying it though. Just trying to calm down after that trip. The trip is just, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's a knife person's mecca. Man, woman, adult, child, if you like knives, Blade Show is where you have to be. It's the people. It's totally people. Of course, you get to see all the new stuff, and it's really cool, and you get to handle and play with knives you can never ever buy. I was handling a $5,000 knife, which was amazing. I'll never own one, but anyway, just the place to be. Just total blast. I'll save that stuff for that video. Yeah. Cigar is self-correcting, so it's not, shouldn't be a problem. It's just the wrapper wasn't burning as fast, so that should, you know, it'll reconnect basically in a second here after a couple more puffs. So, yeah, I'm just kind of winding down from the trip. Hate traveling, but totally worth it. I absolutely can't stand flying. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm a little hyper now. Can't stand flying, but I would sit on a plane for 10 hours to go back to Blade. It is well worth it. And on the trip home, I had a layover in Detroit, so I had to get on 2 planes. So take off, fly, sweat, worry about dying, land, run around the airport, you know, in a rush, hop on another plane, you know, fly, worry about dying, and land again. So it was crazy. But anyway, the flavor is actually changing a little bit on this one. That initial, like, it was really powerful in the beginning. The strength was strong, and the flavor was really strong. Very spicy. The spice died off completely. It's no longer like peppery and spicy, and it's not burning in my mouth whatsoever. It's actually really smooth and balanced. The only flavors I'm really getting out of this right now are like kind of a little bit earthy, more so woody. Definitely just a little bit of cedar. Cedar and earth is pretty much the best way, and of course just like a nice tobacco flavor. But right now it's kind of like medium bodied and medium strength, and so easy to draw. Nice light pack. I mean, physically it's a light cigar. Really nice construction. You can see that that's not a problem. That's now burned past that little bit of wrapper there. And I'm going to blame that on my lighting job because of the wind more than anything, because one side got lit and was lit for probably, I don't know, 30-40 seconds before I can get the other side lit because of this wind. So not really a fault of the cigar, just user error for deciding to smoke a cigar on a really windy day. Excuse me, that was rude. It's beautiful out here. Let me show you my project. Get behind the camera here. Take off the tripod for a second. Alright, let me show you what's going on here. I decided, let me walk over. I decided to take an old pond insert, went to Home Depot, got some plants, built myself a little waterfall. It's not on right now, but got the nice trickle effect down the little waterfall, and Christina helped me build the rock wall around it. Kind of made it look a little bit more natural. Just it's really cool. It was nice doing something. I mean, I wanted to relax and stuff, but did it for my parents so they can enjoy it, and I can enjoy it as well. So I'm proud of my work. I'm not a professional waterfall builder or anything like that, so it's really not that big of a deal to most people, but what the hell, I'm proud of it, so I decided to show it off. That's how that works. And because it's windy, this isn't going to hold on the ash very long. Man, this is probably my worst cigar review. It has nothing to do with the cigar, it's just horrible conditions. I shouldn't have chosen to do this right now, but oh well. It's lit, and I am enjoying myself despite what it may look like. Like I said, I'm still amped up and excited from the trip, and I'm thinking about all kinds of stuff, and I want to tell you everything that happened right now while I'm doing like almost like a story time vlog cigar thing, but I'm really trying to keep this down to just the cigar review because that's a whole separate video. But, tell you what, guys, I'm going to continue to enjoy this and relax a little bit. I'm a little hyper, just a little wound up right now. So I'm going to keep smoking this and sipping on this, and I'll get back to you when I'm down to, I don't know, I guess the midway point. I'm not going to do thirds or anything specific. I'm just enjoying the cigar and telling you what I think of it. I apologize in advance for the unprofessionalness of this cigar review. Alright guys, I'm back for a minute. Just want to show you, I took the band off by the way, but the wrapper's doing a little funky thing again, but it's also correcting itself again. So it's smoking great and it's not a problem whatsoever. It's just, I don't know, the wrapper's a little funky, and these have been sitting in my humidor at a perfect 70% humidity, so they're not too dry, they're not too moist. A little bit of a give here. But anyway, the experience so far has been really enjoyable. The flavors actually changed a lot. To recap, initially it was very peppery, very spicy, burning the lips and the back of the throat. Then it had a little bit of like an earthiness slash a little bit of woody, like cedar. Not really strong though, just a hint of cedar and a hint of earthiness with a lot of like smooth, slightly sweet tobacco. Now, I don't taste any of that wood at all. Now it's just sweet tobacco. But it's a good flavor, and I'm really enjoying it. It's also really like a, I want to say it dropped down to like a medium to light experience, both in flavor and in strength. Not a powerhouse by any means, no nicotine issues whatsoever. Just really enjoyable to smoke. The construction, besides the wrapper being weird, it is burning fine. Like I said, it's really wobbly, but then it corrects itself. So no other issues besides that. Great smoke content, or smoke output I should say. I mean, on the draw you can see how much is coming out. It's really easy to smoke. It's hard to tell with the wind here, but really great experience thus far. As you can see here, plenty of smoke. All right, thick, rich smoke, and it's very easy to draw on this. It's also not going to last as long. All right, just by the lighter pack, it's going to be, I'm assuming maybe an hour smoke, a little bit over an hour. So I'm going to try to rest this down and not take as many draws on and make it last a little bit longer out here because I am enjoying it. But I just want to give you an update on the wrapper situation. You can see it's already corrected itself. Like I said, it's not razor sharp, but it's certainly doing a really good job right now in self-correcting. So flavor's good, just changed a little bit. Just you know, light sweet tobacco right now. So I'll let you know if anything changes again. All right, I'm back for a second. Flavor hasn't changed. It's actually really good. Still that kind of medium light sweet tobacco flavor. The one thing I did notice is that every couple of draws or so, there's kind of like a little bit of an espresso or dark coffee flavor. It's at the very finish, kind of when you're tasting, like way after the fact. It has a very similar flavor if you ever had dried espresso beans. All right, no chocolate at all, but if you just ever popped espresso beans and kind of chewed on them, that kind of really bitter but somehow still enjoyable coffee flavor, that's there, but it's way on the finish, and it's not every draw. But what I wanted to show you guys, turn the camera for, is to show you that the burn is getting really weird. It's actually like the cherry's down here, and it's already getting really warm for me. But you can see the outside just stopped burning. It's literally, it's tunneling really bad. All right, so the wrapper and the binder and stuff, it's just kind of cold and it's no longer burning. And now, but it's still burning strong, and it's burning inside. All right, so it's being insulated. It's just kind of weird. I never really had that happen with the cigar. The ash just fell off before I turned the camera on, and that's what I saw. And I noticed it started getting warm. I'm like, you know, there's enough cigar here left. it shouldn't really get warm until like maybe, you know, half of what's here. But even though it's really good, like I said, it's getting warmer, and I'm not drawing every couple of seconds either. I'm letting it rest for a little while, and then, you know, taking a draw on it. I don't know, just really weird. So I want to turn the camera on and show you. Alright guys, it's been about maybe 15 or 20 minutes since I last turned the camera on. This is so weird. I've never seen this with a cigar before. It's actually still the same size because the wrapper and binder and some of that filler stopped burning on the outside. It is very hot, okay? The cherry feels like it's right here, alright? At this point, this is going to be my last puff on this because it's starting to taste really burnt and ashy. Just no good. This is really enjoyable. Really enjoyable up until this point. Like I said, it's super hot, so I'm going to put it out right now. This should look like that. It should be a tiny nub. That's what it tastes like. That's what it feels like. But it's just burning inside of this now insulated tube. It's, excuse me, super weird. Never had that happen. Just the whole outside stopped burning. And it started to just basically dig a tunnel, like a drill. Super weird. But anyway, I'm going to have my father smoke the other one here. Not today or anything, but another time I'll have him enjoy that one. The reason I got this kit and this set of cigars is that I would have 2 of each of these supposedly top-rated cigars. And the concept behind it was that I would be able to enjoy one, my father would be able to enjoy the other one, you know, and talk about our experiences. So my experience has been good, but odd. I don't know, I'm assuming this is a fluky thing that I've never seen this happen before with a cigar, so I don't think it's consistent with this particular cigar. I don't really know. I'll have him smoke the other one, and I'll give you an update basically, and let you know what he thinks of that in the future. If not, film that completely and you know, and see what he thinks. But just weird. Overall though, I did like the cigar quite a bit. Even though it was a weird experience, it still tasted great up until about 5 minutes ago. That's when it started tasting like crap. Now, so basically that is my nub, although very large. It's done. So yeah, that is my experience. My first aging room cigar altogether. I know they have a plethora of different cigars. I do have 2 more, I believe, in this particular set, if I'm not mistaken, that I'll try in the future. And I'll give you an update when my dad tries this one as well, to see what he thinks and if the experience is any different. I don't know if the initial lighting and burn was an issue because of the wind. Could totally be my problem. I don't think, this is not indicative of cigars in general to do this. Like I said, I've never even heard of it before. It's a shame this is only seasonal. I think the elderberry one is only for summer release, but it is my favorite now of all of them. Second favorite being this Sinful. The Sinful is like a, oh man, it tastes like warm apple pie. A little spice in there. Ooh, it's good. And besides that, I do recommend this book. I have read it before. I mean, how can you not like a knife fighting book? It starts off, the first sentence in this book is, "Man is pathetic." And you go, I gotta read why. Well, it's interesting. I'm gonna do some more book reviews in the future. Knife fighting books, gun stuff. Everything that pertains to my hobbies, I have books on. I have probably dozens and dozens of books on knife fighting and defensive stuff. I have a handful of books on gun stuff, Zippos, every hobby I have books pertaining to it. You know, even fireworks. I have books on, you know, the breakdown of different types of fireworks, how to make them, and all kinds of stuff like that. So if you like the book reviews, please don't be shy. Let me know about it. I'll do more book reviews. I've been really enjoying reading a lot lately. And not only, you know, revisiting books that I've read already in the past, as an adult, I have a different perspective reading them than I did when I was 12 or 13 when I bought them. So, yeah, if that's interesting to you, please don't be shy. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll certainly, you know, do my best. But that's it for now. It is starting to get cold. I have my Tex Grebner look on right now, and it was working fine before the clouds and the wind picked up. And now I feel like a frail little old lady, and I'm cold. So I'm going to go inside and snuggle with the love of my life and call it a day. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.